How's it going, guys? This is Jason, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we're going to be doing another standard event, and we're going to be using a Temur Reclamation deck. This one by Tixepi for a recent competition. Probably not saying that right. Let's take a look at it, though. So some of the staples of the deck, we've got Wilderness Reclamation, the namesake of the deck. Enchantment at the beginning of your end step, untap all lands you control. We've got mana ramp spells like Growth Spiral, and we've got card draw spells like Opt. Lots of different variations on this deck. Some of the new additions from the Theros set are Thassa's Intervention, which can either counter something or find a bunch of cards and put them into your hand. Also Uro, which is like an even better Growth Spiral that gains you life and draws you a card, and you can escape it to play it as a creature. I think that's pretty much it from the new set. Aside from that, a lot of the usual suspects, things like Expansion Explosion, which is basically the finisher of this deck. And this deck in particular does use Commence the Endgame, which I don't think I've seen in this deck before, but looks like it could be pretty good, especially after you do a big expansion, or rather a big explosion, and get a bunch of cards in your hand. You could potentially, at instant speed, create a gigantic zombie to attack immediately after. So, yeah, lots of stuff to look forward to. Let's give it a shot. And historically, I have struggled with Temur Reclamation decks to get past 4 wins, so I'm hoping maybe today will be different. JJ. Alright. What kind of deck are we up against first? Opponent goes first. I like that we have Wilderness Reclamation in our hand. We've got lots of lands. Brazen Borrower. I think it's good. We will keep this. Wall of Runes. Don't see that very often. That's probably a good sign. It points towards a defensive style deck, which means we'll probably have time to put together our combo. Temple of Mystery. Uro. Let's see, what am I probably playing turn 2? Probably Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute and Temple of Mystery, and then turn 3 I could play Uro. I think that's a good idea. We're going to save Brazen Borrower for a threat later on, so we'll keep this on top. He'll also help us accelerate our mana. The fact that I see blue also means that I'll be able to use the discounted Mystical Dispute ability. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we'll put out another tap land, since we're gonna only be able to pay. We're only gonna have to pay 1 mana for Mystical Dispute if he uses a blue spell. Do I want Opt? Next turn I can do Uro and get another land out, and then that other land can do Opt. That sounds good. Goblin Electromancer. Let's go ahead and counter that. Not sure what kind of deck this is just yet. See Izet colors, I see Goblin Electromancer, but beyond that, not quite sure. We're gonna have to pay 2 life to get Uro out. Another Wilderness Reclamation, I'm fine with that. Pay 2 life. So we can do Opt. We'll do Opt during his turn, though. And it's looking like we'll do Wilderness Reclamation next turn. Oh, he's paying life. Does that mean he's going to play a Drake? I would expect to see, like, Crackling Drake in this kind of deck. He's looking at my graveyard. That's interesting. Mischievous Chimera. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, Mischievous Chimera deals 1 damage to each opponent. Huh. We might bounce that with Brazen Borrower. Let's go ahead and Opt. Growth Spiral? Yeah, Growth Spiral will be good. We need more stuff to play after we've played Wilderness Reclamation and our lands have untapped, so I think that's a good idea. Okay, so We're going to do Wilderness Reclamation for sure. And then once our land's untapped, we'll have 5 lands. And then I'm going to want to do Growth Spiral and Brazen Borrower during his turn. That sounds good. Need to keep an eye on how many cards I have in the graveyard as well, so that I know when I can bring Uro back. Maybe that's why he was looking at my graveyard earlier. I will return him to the hand. Tweaker, hello. How are you? I am doing well. Feeling good. Had a nice nap on the bus home from work. Got some coffee. Things are good. Chemister's Insight. Really? He's doing that instead of playing this again? That's odd. Well... I wonder if I should play Brazen Borrower before Growth Spiral? Let me try it. He might have a shock. No, I didn't see a pause. I don't think he has a shock. Okay. We're going to do another Wilderness Reclamation. And then probably Growth Spiral. I'll put a break during my end step. We'll attack first. Okay. So let's do this. Do I need to hold full control? I think I might. Let's do Growth Spiral right now, see what we draw. Another land, nice. And now, do I want to do Thassa's Intervention? I probably do. We can do it for 3? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it for 3, and then we'll have the mana available after we untap them again for... Ooh, Expansion Explosion, I like that. Okay, we know when we need full control. Nice. I punched some guy in my class because he put me in a headlock. So my day was bad. Oh, man. High school drama. I'm sorry to hear that, man. But, good for you for not just tolerating that. Something had to be done if he was putting you in headlocks. Probably going to wait until my turn to do this, because I think I want to do a gigantic explosion combo. Let's do Uro and get both of these Stomping Grounds out. I need a break on my end step as well. We're probably just going to do a gigantic explosion to his face and draw a ton of cards. Are we still doing Dark Souls later? You think will that cheer you up? Ooh, we could also do Brazen Borrower. That sounds like a good idea. But actually, no, I want to put as much mana into Explosion as I can. Let's go ahead and attack and see if he takes the bait. And blocks. Actually, it doesn't really matter what he does. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's actually ideal that he played another spell, because now he's tapped out. There's no chance he'll counter my Explosion. So that's actually the best outcome. No, not today, because my brother is on the PS4. Okay, no problem, man. I will be ready most of the time when you want to do the Dreadfinger run. Okay, let's tap this stuff and do a gigantic explosion. Do I have full control? Yes. Oh, I tapped them during the wrong phase. God damn it. It's never clear to me what phase I'm on. And I always misplay like that when I'm using this deck. Watch me fall like just short of being able to kill him because of that. Yeah, thanks. I know it's my go. That is what? 16 minus 4, 12. Yeah, I think I literally would have had enough to kill him. But instead I misplayed and lost like 3 mana. How annoying. Always need to be careful of misplays with this deck. I guess we'll get rid of, I don't know, lands. We've got tons of lands. We don't need too many. So many lands. Now we've got lots of stuff to play. Well, one of these... We have 2 Brazen Borrowers. One of those, during his end step, will finish him off. So we should be okay. Temple of Epiphany. Might as well escape Uro, since we've got enough stuff in the graveyard. I don't think I need another one of these anytime soon. What I really need is another explosion. Not that I really need it, but... it's the best thing to look for at this point. It's so weird because I eat after school and I want to watch you, but I can't because I can't do 2 things at once. It's all good, man. No, what? Oh, that was weird. He countered my thing and then he conceded it immediately? Alright, good game. You can't watch me and eat at the same time? That seems odd. It seems like watching something is easy when you're eating. But hey, I'm not gonna judge. You just watch whenever is convenient. Whenever you feel like it. Opponent goes first. This looks okay. It's pretty much only ramp and card draw, but they can help us find things that are more substantial. The main thing I'm not concerned about is the fact that I have to pay life whenever I need to put a land out untapped. But I think it's keepable. I'm gonna hope we're not against aggro. But we shall see. You're making 100 pounds of food? Am I reading that right? That seems like a lot of food. I'm gonna be honest. Seems like a lot. Okay, looks like it might be aggro, which is unfortunate, but maybe not aggro, maybe like adventure. It's a style of aggro. Flame Sweep is going to be nice. If I can get out Flame Sweep before Pelt Collector gets to 3 toughness, that would be ideal. So I'm definitely going to work towards that. I think I'm going to pay life to get out Growth Spiral. We'll do that during his end step. But yeah, hopefully he doesn't have a way of getting Pelt Collector to... I don't think he will. He'll probably play Lovestruck Beast and make him a 2, but that won't get him to 3. So yeah, this is going to look really good because now I can destroy these guys. And unless he has another 1/1 to play next turn, he won't be able to attack with his Lovestruck Beast. Let's get out Breeding Pool. Okay. Well, we're definitely doing Flame Sweep. So we're going to put out Stomping Ground tapped. And I think I want to wait until his turn in case he wants to play one more creature. Alright, well now we have to do it before combat because I don't want that Lovestruck Beast attacking. Oh, you're not making 100 pounds of food. You are 100 pounds and you're making food. Okay. That makes more sense. I was going to say, 100 pounds of food. He just plays Shifting Ceratops, which is bad. Because it has protection from blue, and I don't have much that can deal with that. I don't think. I guess we'll do Uro, and just gain some life and draw a card to get an extra land out. Thankfully, his Lovestruck Beast still can't attack. Castle Vantress, I guess. We'll do Opt, see what we can find. Expansion Exploit, yes, I will take that. Too bad that can't kill Shifting Ceratops. And I guess next turn, just Chemister's Insight? Maybe we'll expansion it? It would probably be smart to put a bunch of stuff in the graveyard so we can have Uro out on the field blocking Questing Beast. Are we going to survive that long? Oh my god, I don't think we are. Ugh. We could kill Questing Beast with Explosion. Actually, no, we can't. We're 1 mana short. So... we need 2 cards in the graveyard before we can play Uro. And we only have 4 costs. I think we're dead here. If I'm not mistaken. Let's do Chemister's Insight and see if we could just draw something, but I think we're dead. Oh, maybe not. I think we're just barely going to survive because of Uro. Oh wait, we have to pay life to play Uro. Gah! Why would the computer automatically tap every land except Castle Vantress? There's not even enough land to use its scry ability. That's idiotic. Did that computer just screw me? Because now I'm going to be losing... Yeah, I'm dead because the fucking computer decided to untap my Castle Vantresses. Ah. Son of a bitch. I really need to micromanage the computer when it's deciding which lands to tap. Apparently, I can't just trust it. Not that I would have turned that game around, but I at least would have had one more turn. Disruption. Opponent goes first. We've got Growth Spiral, Negate. We can't even use Growth Spiral because we don't have a green. But we can do Flame Sweep if we get one more mana. Also, both of these enter tapped? God. We might need to mulligan this. It's way too slow. If we're against aggro, we'll probably be dead. If I can use Temple of Epiphany and maybe increase my chances of finding a green or a basic land, then it might be okay. We're gonna try it. Alright, man, see you later. Just, like, message me on Discord or in chat if you want to get it into some Dark Souls. That is a third land, but it's another scry land, so it's going to take forever. Oh, let's see what we can find. Temple of Mystery. Okay, that's our green for Growth Spiral. We can do that next turn, but... it's still a scry land. Thankfully, he's off to a slow start, it looks like. Steamkin, that's not good. I would love to Flame Sweep this right away, but we need to draw a basic land or a life gain or a life pay land next turn if we're going to kill it in time. Wilderness Reclamation. We need to look for another land. That's the priority right now, because if this Steamkin gets out of control, then we're screwed. We have no defenses at the moment. Flame Sweep is our best hope. Is he going for a light up the stage? Is that why he didn't play anything before combat? That's my guess. Yes. And he got a mountain. Good for you. Is he playing another light up the stage? Grim Initiate. Alright, well, now we can't kill Steamkin. And it doesn't matter, we didn't even have the mana for it anyway. Look at all of these fucking scry lands. Well, I guess we're going to play them all. We might as well. Temple of Mystery, Expansion Explosion. We could Expansion Flame Sweep and kill everything, but we need 5 mana for that. We still need to draw another basic land next turn to do that. Because Castle Vantress is still entering tapped. So we're going to Growth Spiral during his end step and hope we get a basic land. Slightly frustrating when all I'm getting is, like, tap lands. And we're against, like, an aggro opponent. Is this Embercleave? Thank God. Oh, Infuriate. Nice. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, we really need to draw a basic land to, Flame Sweep. Another Cryptic Caves? What is with these Cryptic Caves in here? That's not supposed to be in red aggro. Oh, is he playing Bone Crusher? That would actually be good if we drew a basic land, because then we can kill him too. But if we don't, we're pretty much dead. Come on, basic land. Please, game. Please. No! Give me a basic land. For the love of God. Oh my God. Where the fucking basically... We're like a quarter of the way through the deck. We have not come across one land that comes out untapped. And now we're gonna die. What can I do here? I can do Brazen Borrower to bounce the most threatening thing, which is probably Bone Crusher, but targeting him is going to do 2 damage to me, so that's not even worth it. I can target Runaway Steamkin, then I'm taking 6 damage. That's probably the way to go, honestly. I can do Uro and get a land out, but then I'm not going to be able to afford Brazen Borrower. Unless Uro finds a basic land. That is a risk. I don't know if it's worth the risk. I think I just need a Brazen Borrower and negate if he does a non-creature spell. That's the plan. Alternatively, we could just Brazen Borrower and expansion it, but then we wouldn't be able to expansion Flame Sweep, and we need that as the permanent solution for these creatures. So we just need to hope that we can survive this turn. If we can, though, we finally have the mana to expansion Flame Sweep. Oh, man. Watch him play like a Torbrand and just kill me. You know what would be ideal if he played an Embercleave and then we countered it with Negate? That would actually be pretty good. Get that out of the way. What's going on here? I'm the one who's hanging on for dear life. Why are you thinking? Interesting. You used a timeout? What's happening? Here comes Embercleave. Infuriate. Yeah, let's counter that for sure. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. We're going to let the first strike damage go through. And we're going to bounce Steamkin. We just barely survive. And next turn we have to do Flame Sweep and expand. Hopefully he plays Steamkin right away again. Because I would love to just kill it. Yeah, excellent. And is he going to draw a card with Cryptic Caves? No. Okay. Alright, finally we can do this. That's all we can do this turn, though. So actually, they can be done at instant speed. I should probably just wait until his turn on the off chance he plays another creature. Also, we don't want his zombies that he creates with Grim Initiate to be able to attack, so we need to do it on his turn for sure. Steam Vents means finally Castle Vantress can come out untapped. But yeah, we should be able to kill these guys now. And then hopefully after we destroy the field this turn, we can play Uro and gain some life next turn. Oh, man. If he has a shock, it's just over, unfortunately. Phoenix of Ash, nice. We're actually going to destroy that as well. Okay, here's a question. Do I want to let this go through and then get Phoenix of Ash with this? I have to, because otherwise I'm dead. But hopefully he doesn't have another spell to play, because otherwise Steamkin's going to get too big. Let's see what he's going to do. Okay, now's the time. Hold full control. Flame Sweep. Autopay. Expansion. Does he have another spell to play? Oh my god, he doesn't. We got him. We got his creatures at least. And it looks like we survived for one more turn. Oh, the other Flame Sweep kills the zombies! Oh my god! I forgot about that. That was clean. It was nice. I survived. Sadly, he can escape this Phoenix of Ash and just bring it right back. And then it's a 3/3 haste, so I have to play Uro for sure. The good thing is I can play Brazen Borrower as a flash blocker and kill it. Another Brazen Borrower, nice. get this out tapped. I would love to escape that Uro as soon as I can. And now we're just going to hold on and play that Brazen Borrower as a blocker for the Phoenix of Ash he's almost certainly going to play. I mean, he knows I have this, so he might not even do Phoenix of Ash. I'm not sure. But we're playing it nonetheless. Robber of the Rich. So he's not escaping. What is he doing with that Robber of the Rich? Another one. Oh boy. Well, we're probably going to have to bounce one. Yeah, let's bounce one of them right away. And that way the one that does attack doesn't get to give him a card because he's got more cards in his hand than me. Ow. Can I do Uro now, please? Oh, I need one more in the graveyard. Ah. And these guys cannot block Robber of the Rich. I think I'm dead. I think I'm actually dead. There's nothing I can do to stop these Robbers of the Rich. Fuck. I was hoping he'd do Phoenix of Ash so I could block it with Brazen Borrower, but he's just doing Robbers of the Rich and I have no ground blockers. We were so close to coming back. We're one card short. Oh, great. He can afford Phoenix of Ash and Robber of the Rich. So he'll probably do that. I was one card short in the graveyard of being able to do Uro. And then I would have survived. What a shame. Yeah. That's game. So close. One more card in the graveyard, we would have... I think we would have come back. He was basically out of steam. And Uro would have been gaining us 3 life every turn. So again... I feel like I'm just getting screwed with my hands and my draws. I mean, I don't think it's the deck. I think it's just I'm getting bad luck right now. Let's see if we can turn that around. I go first this time. Decent enough starting hand, looks like. We'll keep it. I like being able to ramp up pretty fast. Temple of Mystery first, then probably Stomping Ground next turn. We'll take that Wilderness Reclamation. Turn 3 Uro. Another mono red aggro, but it looks like we're better prepared this time than last time. We're going to do that Growth Spiral, turn 3 Uro. Robber of the Rich. Well, there's no getting around us having more cards than him, because even Growth Spiral is going to make us draw a card. Oh wait, he could put a land on the field, so no. We're going to do Growth Spiral now to make him not be able to draw a card. Temple of Mystery. Opt. Yeah, I'll take Opt. We can do Uro and Opt next turn. Good, so now he doesn't draw a card with Robber of the Rich. Or not draw a card, but have a card available. Okay. So probably Uro, so we can get all of this mana out. Next turn we'll do Wilderness Reclamation. I think that's a good idea. All these mana ramp cards are doing a good job of preventing us from having more cards in the hand than him. Let's do Fabled Passage, I guess? I don't know. And I think I do want to thin out the amount of lands in my deck, so let's do this. We'll take a island, sure. Okay. Yeah, Wilderness Reclamation next turn for sure, and then we could probably Mystical Dispute something that he plays that's big. He's getting pretty close to being able to play Embercleave, but not this turn, I don't think. Ow. What else does he have? Anax, that's a problem. He's got a lot of stuff in the field right now, and we have no defenses. Stomping Ground now. We're all set on lands, I think. Ooh, Blast Zone. That's interesting. That's real interesting. I think we're gonna do Blast Zone. Because if we don't use Mystical Dispute, then we can put counters on him and kill Anax. We could also just kill Scorch Spitter right off the bat. We need 2 more cards in the graveyard. Okay, well let me put a break on my end step and make sure I do Wilderness Reclamation first. And then I think Blast Zone. We're gonna do Chemister's Insight, I think, and then Mystical Dispute. A Flame Sweep. Nice. Nice. We can kill those 2 creatures. He is going to get Satyrs, though, unfortunately. But maybe that's okay. I think it's more important to kill them. Okay. So, should I let him attack here, or should I kill his creatures first? I should probably kill his creatures first. Yeah, let's kill his creatures so he's only doing, what, 2 damage? Yeah. He's got some Satyrs now, but at least his Anax is weaker. And we can kill Anax with Blast Zone. Unfortunately, we don't have a Mystical Dispute available for whatever he's going to play now, but we could use Blast Zone to kill whatever he plays now, I think, because we have Wilderness Reclamation out. Also, we have enough in the graveyard for Uro, so maybe that should happen. Gain some life, draw a card. Light up the stage, okay. I'm glad to see that. He got 2 mountains, alright. Glad to see he didn't play like a Torbrand or something. Another light up the stage. He's getting tons of cards. Another Anax, that's not going to help him. My turn, alright. Yeah, I think it's time. Expansion Explosion, beautiful. We're going to do Uro. Gain some life back, have a big blocker for his stuff. Potentially draw out some removal spells in his hand. And yeah. Oh, wait a second. Do I want to get rid of Chemister's Insight? That's kind of a shame to do that, but I feel like I have to. Yeah, I need to gain the life, and I need to get more mana out there. Another Growth Spiral? Cool. What the hell? Oh, I guess, weird. Yet again, the computer decided to tap every blue mana that I had, even though I had a Growth Spiral here. I don't understand why it did that, but it's dumb. Okay. Let's tap these. We're going to do something. I don't know what yet, but... Should I just put counters on this? I have no idea what we're doing right now. Why is Undo not working all of a sudden? I'm pressing Control-Z. Oh, no, I wasn't. I was pressing Control-Shift. Okay. So I guess I want the Forest. Let's just put a counter on Blast Zone. Oh shit, I'm about to run out of time. No, let's just tap this, resolve, and then do Growth Spiral. Okay, and then opt. Temple of Mystery, nah. I don't know what we want anymore, but I guess that's fine. If he tries to do like an Embercleave, we can counter it, maybe. But, yeah. He's definitely going for the attack. I guess we're going to kill Anax and see what happens. Maybe we could draw an Embercleave and counter it. That would be great. Yeah, Embercleave. Let's get rid of that. Bye. Yeah, he was 1 mana short of being able to counter that. What a shame. Now his Anax is dead. He doesn't have enough mana to play that other Anax, I don't think. Unless he still hasn't played a mountain this turn. That would be unfortunate, because then he would have been able to afford Embercleave. My turn? Okay. Another Expansion Explosion. I think we can actually kill him. this turn. We're going to go for the attack, and then I think we could just explosion at the end of the turn. That's his intervention. Okay, let's tap all our mana and see how much we've got. Need to do this fast before I run out of time. That keeps happening with this deck. Oh, he sees what's coming. Good game. Okay. Well, 2 wins, 2 losses. Not a great track record so far, but let's see how far we can go. Makizzle. I go first. We've got Growth Spiral, Negate, Expansion. Seems alright. Finally some basic lands, so we don't have to pay life or wait for tap lands to... Oh yeah, let's take that. We're looking like a turn 3 Wilderness Reclamation right now. I like that a lot. Mirror Match? Or maybe Jeskai Fires? We have a huge advantage. If we can get turn 3 Wilderness Reclamation and we have a Negate in our hand, we're going to pretty much destroy whatever combo he's going for here. So let's do Growth Spiral during his end step. Temur, yeah. So is it Temur Adventures or Temur Reclamation? I guess we'll find out. Let's get out Steam Vents. Looks like he might have a Growth Spiral of his own. I'm assuming that's why there's a pause here. Hopefully he doesn't have a counter, because I'm doing Wilderness Reclamation now. Excellent. Alright, now we've got our own counter. Should I negate his Growth Spiral, if that's what he's doing? Bone Crusher Giant. I should probably negate that, right? Because it's a 2-for-1. We're getting rid of the Adventure spell and the creature. Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of funny. Fuck your creature. We'll do Opt during his end step. I thought for sure he would have a Growth Spiral. I guess this is Temur Adventures. I guess that answers that. Let's find more lands so we can ramp up our explosion. Yeah, we'll take that. Temple of Mystery, see what we got coming next. Growth Spiral? Yeah, sure. Fine with that. We're basically just stalling until we have a large enough mana pool to just one-shot him. I don't expect to see any life gain with this kind of deck. He might have a Fae of Wishes, which will be problematic. But he is going to have to tap out to use Fae of Wishes, and I don't see any Lucky Clovers. So as soon as we see Fae of Wishes, that might be the time to just... Oh, it's a Fires? What? Temur Fires? What the fuck? Did not see that coming. Well, let's Growth Spiral right now, see what we draw. Another Growth Spiral, I'll take it. And there's a land. And how much mana do we have available now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough yet. But we're getting pretty close. I think next turn we're going to Explosion regardless of whether we can kill him or not. Just because we're going to draw a ton of cards and have more stuff to play. Cavalier of Gales. Okay. Yikes. We could also... Well, we can't even kill Cavalier of Gales because of Flame Sweep only doing 2 damage. Growth Spiral. Interesting choice. Using a Growth Spiral for your second spell. Okay. Now we've got enough mana. I think we can kill him. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, did I miscount before? 8 times 2, 16, minus 4, 12. We can do 12 damage and draw 12 cards. Seems pretty good. Although maybe we should just draw up to 7. Yeah. Alright, well, let's do all this during our end step. Okay. Let's go ahead and explosion and get, I don't know, 7 cards. And that way, if we find something else we can play, we can do it. Nice. Yeah, I guess we'll just discard some lands. It's fine. Probably Fabled Passage. Actually, no. One thing I am worried about is him doing life gain with like a Deafening Clarion, but he doesn't have any white, so actually never mind. Let's get rid of lands. Fabled Passage we want to keep because that'll thin out the amount of lands in our deck. We're looking for other stuff aside from lands at this point. Oh, nice. He's doing that before his draw step. Smart. I wonder what his big spell is with this deck. I don't think I've ever seen a Temur variation of the Fires deck. What is he playing at? Embercleave? Oh my god. There's nothing I can do. Thankfully he can't... Oh, he can equip it. It just attaches to some creature. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. We need to just kill him with the explosion next turn. And I think we can. He can't do anything during my turn, so I think we win as long as he doesn't gain any life. And doesn't buff this creature here. Yeah, I think we're still okay. But that was a little scary. Ow. Sphinx of Foresight. Yeah, that is a good game. Let's draw cards. No reason not to. Well, I guess he knew exactly what was about to happen. He knew that I had an explosion. For some reason, when he said good game, I thought he meant like I was about to lose. But I assume he could see the way the wind was blowing with my full hand. Alright. Let's go again. Opponent goes first. We've got 3 lands, all of them life pay lands, but at least they can be put out untapped if we need. We've got Growth Spiral. We can do turn 3 Wilderness Reclamation. Oh, that's only true if we find one more land to draw, but I think this is still keepable. Hopefully not against aggro. Okay, looks like no. We'll do Steam Vents. Wonder if it's a mirror match? No, Jeskai. Fires, probably. Oh, Dawn of Hope. Never mind. I have no idea what this is. We're going to do a Growth Spiral. Hopefully we find one more land, and then we can do Wilderness Reclamation next turn. Saheeli? What am I seeing right now? What is this? I haven't seen Saheeli in ages. Yes, we get a land. That means Wilderness Reclamation. That means we can do Negate on his next scary thing. Sounds good. We've got Negate on standby. We've got Growth Spiral, Brazen Borrower. We're looking like we're in a pretty okay position. Sworn Companions. So his thing is all about creating 1/1s? I wonder if this is like a Divine Visitation deck. If that's the case, that's probably what I want to save my counter for. I guess this is fine for now. Create 2 1/1 white creature tokens with lifelink. Maybe I should just expansion that and get my own creature tokens with lifelink. Does that make sense? That could make sense. I don't know. I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, I want my own tokens. We're gonna look for another explosion later on in the game. These guys can be blockers at least. And then we're probably gonna Growth Spiral. We basically just need to stall. And these guys can help us stall by gaining life if they block. Nice. Another land. Excellent. I was hoping we'd get another one of these. So we could just kill Saheeli. Or we could hold on to this and try and one-shot him, but he is going to be gaining life, so it's going to be difficult to one-shot him. I'm thinking we should probably play Brazen Borrower as a creature and start attacking Sealy next turn. I think that's going to be the plan. We'll bounce one thing. We're going to do Chemister's Insight first. Got a land to play. So actually, we can do Brazen Borrower right now and just bounce something. What would I want to bounce, though? Would I bounce Saheeli? You have to play it again. Let's do that. We'll bounce Saheeli and then play that thing if he's going to play that again. Yeah. This seems good. We've also got Commence the Endgame, which we can make a 4/4 zombie anytime we want.
Together, we'll create great things, you and I.
He's not attacking. That's a good sign. Let's go ahead and Brazen Borrower. And now we can attack Saheeli with impunity. Let's get this out. What do we got coming next? Stomping Ground? Yeah, let's just keep getting mana because our Expansion Explosion is going to be really good after that. We might do Commence the Endgame pretty soon. I think I want to wait until after I Explosion before I commence the Endgame because then we can just make a gigantic zombie. We're going to go ahead and attack. Try and kill that Saheeli by next turn.
Do not mistake grace for weakness.
Maybe we should just do Commence the Endgame right now. We'll make a zombie, and then we'll have our mana untapped for the next thing we want to do. Let's do that. Now we've got a blocker who's more permanent, who won't die if he blocks. Kaikar. What is this deck? I haven't seen any flyers except for you. Is that even worth countering? He will keep Saheeli alive, so maybe I should counter... Oh, I can't counter it. He's a creature spell, so yeah, it's fine. Weird, though. I'm not seeing a whole lot of synergy just yet, except that everything is making tokens, which again makes me think Divine Visitation is coming out at some point. Yeah, token making is the one common factor here. Okay, let's Chemister's Insight and draw even more. Another Expansion Explosion, beautiful. Uro, yeah, let's do that. Let's get that out right now. We're just ramping up to the max right now. Flame Sweep. Just kill all of his creatures. Yeah. Let's do that. Get that mountain. So I could Expansion Flame Sweep and kill everything. But I don't think I want to. We're going to attack Saheeli and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Playing Flame Sweep is going to depend on how he blocks here. He's letting the damage go through. Okay. So maybe I should actually kill everything. Alternatively, we could just wait to see what happens. We can do all of this at instant speed, so there's no rush. And actually, we're going to do Uro as a creature because Wilderness Reclamation is going to untap all our shit. So let's do that. Nice. I gotta keep in mind how much mana I need to be able to one-shot him with Explosion. I think we're getting pretty close now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Times 2 is 20, minus 4 is 16. So yeah, a couple more lands, we'll be able to one-shot him. Not to mention we're going to be attacking with Uro and Brazen Borrower. Stolen by the Fae. Return target creature with converted mana cost X to its owner's hand. You create X 1/1 blue fairy creature tokens with flying. It's actually fine, because I get benefits when I play him, and also his fairy creatures are going to be destroyed when I play Flame Sweep. So this is totally fine with me. I'm just going to destroy everything. What else? Anything else you want to play? Good. Go ahead, attack. Oh, he's not attacking. All right. Well, maybe now's the time to Flame Sweep and destroy everything. It won't kill his Kaikar unless I expansion it, but then my zombie dies too. Maybe that's worth it. I've got 2 of these. Actually, no, I can win next turn. If I do Explosion now and then another one later, let's do that. We're going to Explosion his face for 6, and that I think that's enough to kill him when we do the next Explosion next turn. Because he's not gaining any life this turn, he's only down to 1 mana. Yeah, we can just skip right to the end phase to kill him. Yep. There's no point in doing anything else, we got him. We can just skip right to the end. And make sure I have full control so I don't fuck this up. Tap all of the lands. Okay. Omen of the Sea. That's not going to help you, my friend. That's not going to help you at all. You can draw a card, but you've got no mana. Although it would be interesting if he was doing this just to sort of throw off my, you know, my button clicking to try and make me misplay. So we resolve that, and then we just do 14 for Explosion. Pretty sure we get enough. Boom. I was slightly worried about drawing myself out, but thankfully I had like 30 cards in the library, so... That was a very interesting deck, I have to say. I don't think I fully saw its potential. I saw a lot of pieces of what could be a really good combo with Divine Visitation, but I never saw Divine Visitation come out. Little disappointed that I didn't get to fully see what that deck was about. But very interesting using Kaikar and Saheeli and Dawn of Hope. All things that make tokens. Opponent goes first. We've got Wilderness Reclamation and Opt. We don't have any red, but we don't need it. I think we'll keep this. Should be acceptable. Growth Spiral, excellent. So we have something to do turn 2. Oh, you know what? I probably should have paid life to do Opt turn 1. Oops. Brazen Borrower. Let's see. Turn 2 we're doing Growth Spiral. Turn 3 we need a land for Wilderness Reclamation, so we'll pass on Brazen Borrower for now. Want to make sure I get that 4th land so I can do turn 3 Wilderness Reclamation. Excellent. There it is. So let's do Breeding Pool. And we'll do probably Steam Vents from Growth Spiral during his end step. Not sure what kind of deck this is yet. Hopefully it's not Simic Flash. Fucking hate Simic Flash. He's passing his turn. It's fucking Simic Flash. He's going to counter my Wilderness Reclamation. Probably with a Frilled Mystic. I can't stand Simic Flash. So... Oh my god. Knowing exactly what's about to happen here, should I just hold on until I have a counter? I can't, because if he doesn't do a Frilled Mystic to counter my Wilderness Reclamation, he's just going to do like a Night Pack Ambusher. So I've got to do something. We're going to try for Wilderness Reclamation. It's possible he won't have a counter. Oh, there was no pause. What the fuck? He's a Simic Flash deck and there was no pause when he had 4 mana available? Am I just totally wrong? Is this just like a ramp deck with nothing to play? I'm so confused. What the actual fuck is happening right now? Yeah. Do that. Opt. Burrow, yeah, I'll take that. I'm so confused right now. Flame Sweep, excellent. And we have Expansion, which means we can kill a Night Pack if he plays it. Let's do Burrow right now. Yeah, there's no pause to be seen. I have no idea what we're up against right now. Look at all this land we just put out. Stomping Ground? Yes, because we need to get close to just one-shotting him with Explosion. So the Flame Sweep expansion thing is totally last resort. I don't want to if I don't have to. He's still not doing anything. What is happening? What is happening? I'm so confused. Well, I think now we should probably do Explosion. Can we kill him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2, 16 minus 4, 12. And how much can we do this turn? 3. It's not enough to kill him. Okay, so no. Probably the end of this turn. Or actually, no, just this turn. Not the end of the turn. Just during this turn, we'll do Explosion to his face. Draw a bunch of cards. Watch him have a counter now. What? What kind of deck did I just play? I have no idea. He played one spell, and then didn't play anything else, even though he had like 6 lands out. I'm utterly confused, but somehow we got to 5 wins after losing 2 games before our second win. I'm so... I mean, hey, we're going to take it. That means that already this is a successful episode. Probably more success than I've ever had with Temur Reclamation before. I'm just a little surprised how this has been going. I go first. We've got all the colors. We got Growth Spiral. We'll keep it. Definitely going to go for that turn 2 Growth Spiral, turn 3 Uro. I like seeing Flame Sweep in case we're against aggro. Chemister's Insight can help us find Wilderness Reclamation. Looks like it is aggro, so Flame Sweep's going to come in handy. Blast Zone also helpful against aggro if he's got a lot of 1 costs. Let's do Growth Spiral during his end step. Runaway Steamkin. So we're definitely doing Flame Sweep next turn instead of Uro. We need to kill that Steamkin before things get crazy. Ow. Let's get out Temple of Mystery. Yeah, sounds good. Wilderness Reclamation. Oh. So, no, we're actually going to do this next turn because we can do that and Flame Sweep. Beautiful. Castle Vantress. And let me put a break on my end step just to make sure I do Flame Sweep before he has anything he can do with his mana. I want to do it during my end step because I don't want a Steamkin to get buffed and survive. Okay, right now. So there goes those. We've stalled successfully thus far. We've got Uro coming out pretty soon to gain us more life. We've got Blast Zone that can take care of any stragglers. Chemister's Insight. Tybolt? What the hell? He's going to interfere with my Uro. You son of a bitch. Well, I think... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do... Steam Vents. Do I want Steam? Yeah, I think I do. I think I'm going to hold off on Uro until I can gain life with him. So maybe I'll just put a bunch of... Oh, I should have put out Blast Zone instead of Temple of Mystery. Oops. Maybe I should Chemister's Insight then. Expansion Explosion, I like that. It'd be funny if he played like a Scare the Critics and I just killed his Tybolt with it by expansioning it. Fervent Champion. Okay. Yeah, I need to get rid of this Tybolt before I play Uro so I can gain life. Of course, in an emergency situation, I can always play him as like a way to get quick mana ramp and maybe play him from the graveyard as a blocker, but... Bone Crusher and Teen Street. Oh, man. You know what would be... Yeah, I think we need to play Blast Zone and just destroy these 1/1s. Because, I think 2 of them is enough to make it worthwhile. My turn. Okay. So, let's do Chemister's Insight and get rid of Steam Vents. Another Expansion Explosion. Okay. And we can do Opt as well. Temple of Epiphany. Let's see. If I do Blast Zone, I need to put how many counters on it? None. I just need to pay the 3 mana, so that's fine. Temple of Epiphany, yeah, sure. We'll take the extra mana because we can use that for Explosion, killing Tybolt. So Blast Zone's coming out for sure. And we're going to do that. So we need to save 3 mana for his turn. And that means... Oh, I don't have enough for Explosion. I need to actually play one of these red things before I can do Explosion. So maybe I should just do Blast Zone right now? We're going to do Uro. We might as well do Uro. Even though I can't gain life at the moment, I can put these lands on the field for free. So, and draw a card. Yeah, we'll do Temple of Epiphany. Flame Sweep, yes. Give me that Flame Sweep. We can use that for, So I'm actually not even sure if I want to use Flame Sweep or use this Blast Zone. Anax, okay, well that makes the decision for me. I have to kill these guys before Anax enters the field so he doesn't get free satyrs. Bye. Yeah, so that was a very easy decision. Did not want him getting free satyrs. And we have enough stuff in the graveyard for Uro, I believe. But I do want to kill Tybalt first. He's only down to 1. Yeah, let's kill Tybalt. We'll kill Tybalt, and then next turn we can do Uro. But I need to... Maybe I should kill Anax instead. I don't know. I could kill Anax and then Flame Sweep. Tybalt's not that big an issue now that he can't make any more 1/1s. So yeah, let's just cut off his attack by Explosioning Anax and then Flame Sweeping. So let's see. We're going to do 3. Let's just tap all our mana. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Let's just draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, it looks like it's exactly 3, so that's fine. Boom. And then Wilderness Reclamation will untap our lands and we can do Flame Sweep and finish off the Stragglers. Hopefully he plays one more creature before I do Flame Sweep. Nope. Okay. Well, I need to do this before he attacks so he can't do Embercleave or something. Okay, I think we've done a pretty successful job of stalling to get our combo up and running. He's only got 3 mana. We've got significant mana advantage. We've got marginal damage taken. And we're looking pretty good in terms of card advantage as well. Score Spitter. That Runaway Steamkin is getting a little big, unfortunately, but thankfully he's not attacking at the moment. Let's opt. See what we can draw. I need to get rid of that Tybalt so I can gain life with Uro. So I think that's the next thing. Let's get rid of this. We're going to probably Explosion Tybalt and then Mystical Disputes. Interesting. We only need to do it for 1. But do I want to waste my explosions? That might be the way I'm going to win. No. Actually, the way I'm going to win is with Uro. Because he's going to gain me life every turn and be a 6/6 and... yeah, he'll dominate the field. So we can afford to use Explosion on Tybalt to make sure we gain life. Do we have enough mana for Explosion and also Uro? We do if we play that Forest. We're not going to be able to play him as a creature, but we will get some life this turn. And we can Mystical Dispute any other scary spells he plays. Another Wilderness Reclamation, nice. So yeah, if we have 2 Wilderness Reclamations out, and we get another Explosion, then I think we can just one-shot him with the amount of mana we have. So it's just about surviving to that point. With Torbrand, nah. I don't see that happening. Get that out of here. No Torbrands for you. So he's going to do 6 damage here, which is not great, but thankfully we do have a pretty significant buffer. I think we're going to be okay, especially since we've got an Uro coming out next turn as a creature. You can permanently block. Anything else? You want to take the mana off your Steamkin and play something else? Anax? No. I don't see that happening either. Good game. You can explode him twice over 2 turns for 10 damage each. I'm trying to think about when I had those explosions and what my mana situation was at each of those times. Because the other thing is I was trying to not get killed. And those explosions were crucial to making sure I could, you know, not just get killed by like an Embercleave if he had one. But you might be right. And I am trying to consider that as well. That you can use multiple explosions to finish off the enemy in multiple parts. So I appreciate the suggestion. I'll try and keep that in mind. Was there a point where I could have won if I had done something differently? Opponent goes first. We've got Uro, Wilderness Reclamation. This looks a little slow, but I think it is keepable. I would like to get like a growth spiral before Uro. I think we're going to keep it though. Hopefully we're not against aggro. Excellent. Well, actually, never mind. See, Knight of the Ebon Legion is not as excellent. Let's do Temple of Epiphany. Look for a cheap spell. Nope. Dark Sven Lurker. Okay. So looking like Mono Black Devotion. What should I get rid of? That's an interesting question. Probably a land? Oh, but what if I don't draw any more lands to get to Wilderness Reclamation? I need at least 3 to guarantee I can play Uro. I want to keep Thassa's Intervention, because after Wilderness Reclamation comes out, I can use this immediately after to counter something. Maybe Expansion? Explosion? Yeah, I think I want to guarantee that I have enough land for Wilderness Reclamation, just in case I run into some bad luck. Yeah. Not sure if that was the right choice, but it's the choice I had to go with. We're going to pay life to be able to do Growth Spiral. And actually, I think that means we can do turn... next turn, we can do Wilderness Reclamation and then have Thassa available for countering. Thassa's Intervention. Thankfully, he's not doing too much damage right away. It's looking like it might be manageable. Temur. Gotta let that through. Okay, Growth Spiral. Steam Vents. Yeah, we'll do that first. Oh my god, Flame Sweep? We can kill all of these. We have to do Flame Sweep instead of Thassa's Intervention. And we have to do it before he plays a land, because I don't want him buffing that Knight of the Ebon Legion. So we have to do this before his turn starts. Which means I need to put a break here at the end step. I don't want the game fucking me here with how it automates things. Turn on full control just to be safe. Okay. I feel infinitely better now that we just wiped the board and took out 3 of his creatures. And we have Wilderness Reclamation out, we've got Uro coming out, we've got Thassa's Intervention for scary spells. Feeling really good. He looks like he's mana starved as well, which is kind of a plus. We can put out both of these lands. Another Uro? Yeah, please. I will take that. We're playing basically 1 Uro per turn to regain our life. We're ramping up our mana pretty well. This is looking pretty decent. And we're just going to keep Thassa's Intervention as a counter for whatever thing he might play. I'm trying to think what would be scary for 3 mana. Maybe like an Ayara? Woe Shredder. I think that's worthy of countering. I don't want that shit here. Oh wait, but he can escape that, can't he? 4 other cards. Is that worth exiling? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Because he very well could just escape it. I think we're gonna exile it. Not exile it, but counter it. I think we're gonna go for it. I just want to minimize the things he can do right now. And he is gonna need more stuff in the graveyard before he can escape it, so. Brazen Borrower, we could return that. I think we're just gonna do another Uro initially, see what we draw. Another land, I like that. And I guess we're just going to bounce Temur and then play Brazen Borrower during our end step as a creature. There's no reason to do it during this turn because we don't have anything else to play. So we'll do it during his end step. He's looking okay. He does have a lot of cards in his hand. There's a Yara. Okay. So now he's starting to build his Devotion. But I'm still not that worried. We're at 20 health. We've got a Brazen Borrower coming out. Another Wilderness Reclamation, yes. We're 1 card short of being able to escape Uro. Okay, well, we're definitely doing this. We could probably scry twice with Castle Vantress, now that we have 2 of these guys to attack. Let's tap all these. Let's scry once. What do we got? I think we're all set on lands. We need like an explosion now that we've got 2 Wilderness Reclamations. That's 4. That's enough for Castle Vantress. Chemister's Insight. Yeah, that'll work. That'll draw us more cards and allow us to potentially find an explosion or something. Okay. I think we're okay. One of the main things I'm worried about, though, is if he finds like a Bolas's Citadel and he's got nearly full health, he's going to absolutely wreak havoc. So, hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, my Euros! I forgot he could do that with Timer. Shit. Rip. Alright, let's see what we can draw with this. 2 opts. Okay. Well, now we're getting stuff in the graveyard. Yeah, explosion, thank you. Definitely taking that. And what else do we have? Breeding pool. Yeah, I'll take a land. Just going to make explosion 3 times as powerful. Actually, that's not right. It's going to add 3 to explosion, not make it 3 times as powerful. Okay. How much damage can we do this turn? You know what? It doesn't even matter. We're going to do a full explosion just to take a big chunk out of his life. And also to draw a bunch of cards. So how much is this? I guess we're going to find out. I wish there was a way to just tap all of your mana. Let's see. That's 15, 17, minus 4, 13. We're going to have to discard a bunch of cards, but I'd rather do tons of damage. Okay. There we go. Boom. He's down to 5. He's going to need like a Grey Merchant to really come back from this. What are we getting rid of? Fabled Passage. I'm just basically getting rid of all the lands and Growth Spiral and stuff. Island. Chemister's Insight we can cast from the graveyard. What else? So much stuff we don't need. Blast Zone could be good. I want Mystical Dispute. There's a lot of stuff I still want, though. Is that... Oh, we already have 6 selected. Oops. Okay, sounds good. Successful turn. I don't need full control anymore. Yeah, I think he's going to need like a Grey Merchant to really come back in a significant way. If we find another explosion, he's dead. Nightmare Shepherd, that's not going to do it. That's 1 more health he has. If we draw an explosion, I think we win. Also, maybe I should just do Chemister's Insight until I find an explosion. I only need... How much mana available? I only need 10 mana to actually kill him with explosion, and we've got 2 Wilderness Reclamations out. So let's do Chemister's Insight. We'll play a land as well. And we'll get rid of, I don't know, Blast Zone? Sure. Let's just see if we can find an explosion. Another Wilderness Reclamation. And we can afford it? Oh my god. It's silly. I think we're just going to do Wilderness Reclamation and then just Brazen Borrower his entire army. That's pretty funny. Yeah, let's do that. We can also get Chemister's Insight as well, again, and look for another explosion still. 3 Wilderness Reclamations, look at this. We're gonna... You know what? We're actually gonna attack, because I can do Flame Sweep, and that would kill Nightmare Shepherd for a lot less than it would normally take. Of course, he could sacrifice it with Ayara, so maybe I won't. I'll hold off on that for now. Okay. Let's do Chemister's Insight. God, these turns last forever when you're playing this deck. It's one thing I've noticed. I'm very... Oh my god, an explosion. I think we got him. I think that's game. Yep, I think we got him. That's 14. Yeah, we don't have to go any farther than this. I think that's 10 right there. Good game. Oh my god. Did we just get to 7 wins with Temur Reclamation? I don't think I've ever done this before. That's not going to matter, my good sir. Because you're only getting 1 life and I'm doing 10 damage. Oh man, feels good. I don't think I've ever gotten to 7 wins with this deck before. It's such a relief. And it was what? Was this the first try? The first attempt at the standard event? I think it was. God, that was absolutely crazy because we were at 1. We got our second loss back at 1 win. And then we just went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 win spree. Oh my god, that feels amazing. I feel like I've really overcome something. Because I've spent countless attempts, not today, but previous days, trying to get past 4 wins with Temur Reclamation, and I just have not been able to do it. And today something just clicked, and we were just way more successful. Maybe it's because of this variation in particular. I don't know. Uro definitely seems to be a good addition to this deck. I don't know if when I tried it before it had the Theros set out. But Uro and Thassa's Intervention. Thassa's Intervention we didn't use that much. But Uro definitely was put to good use. And yeah, I don't know. Something was just different this time, and we were able to really make good use out of it. So needless to say, I'm super happy about this. Let's claim our prize. 1,000 gold, bunch of gems.
My skills are as sharp as
The Wanderer. Okay, did we get a pack? No packs. Okay. The store is constantly telling me there's something here, even though I've already looked at it. Is it at some point going to stop that? Alright, yeah, so that is going to wrap up Magic for tonight. We finished in record time, and that means we have more time for Dark Souls 3, but that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.